Can you tell her to calm down, Matt? Your mother's a hot shit when I'm connecting with her. You better tell her not to talk to me while I go to bed tonight, because I've had it with the dead. Who's Rebecca?
Me.
Okay, perfect. And was it your father that departed?
Yes.
Please know that he's stepping forward, because he keeps saying to me, Matt, I'm the father, I'm the father. And then with him, there's also a child that passed as well. So did you have the miscarriage, or was there a soul that was lost here in the physical?
A long time ago.
Please know that that soul is also being shown to me on the other side, because I kept seeing when I'm connecting this child that was here, letting you know that even that soul is there and with you.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, and hold on, your mom passed as well?
Yes.
I know that she's the one you wanted to hear from, because when I was connecting, your father's like, I had to say hello, but it's really her. It's really her. And he was pulling over your mother to come and speak. And your mother's going to me, Matt, that's how my daughter was. She was so controlling here in this world, your mother's saying to me. She's like, my daughter, she says, you don't know how she is. She's like, she's already got this reading planned. She wants to hear from me. She says she wants to make sure I'm okay. And your mother's like going on and on and on. And she goes, you know, my daughter was like so nervous I wasn't going to come through today. She was thinking about what to do before this call. She's telling me like you were thinking about like getting her picture or taking things. Is that true?
Yes.
Can you tell her to calm down, Matt? First of all, I was always stressed out here in this world. She says, but I managed it, she tells me. She goes, I had a lot to do. She goes, I was taking care of the whole family. But your mother's telling me that before she died, that she had problems in multiple parts of her body here in this world. And your mother goes to me, Matt, I'm the one that was sick. I'm the one that should be nervous, but my daughter was a nervous wreck. She's like, I'm her now. She goes, I couldn't even worry about being sick. I was more worried about her. She says that I was so nervous to go to the doctors. I was so nervous to get a bad report. She goes, I didn't know how my daughter was going to take it. She goes, Matt, I was walking on pins and needles. She's telling me. Is that true? Yeah. She goes, Matt, please tell my daughter I'm okay. Please tell her I'm at peace. Please tell her I'm fine. Please tell her not to worry about me. She goes, because she's so stressed. She thinks I'm like judging her in heaven. She's like, she won't do certain things. Like she's nervous about how she's cleaning, how she's doing whatever. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And your mother's a hot shit when I'm connecting with her. She's such a
she totally, yes.
That's how she is. She's like just talking. So is Kathy or Catherine?
This is Catherine.
I am.
Please know it's her way of letting you know that she knows that you're here as well. Because she kept saying to me, Catherine. That's her way of letting you know that she knows that you're here in the room as well when I'm speaking to her, because she's bringing that up. Know that one of the things is that this is your grandmother's way of letting you know that she's still a part of your life, because she wants you both to know that. And first of all, can I let you know that your grandmother's saying to me that she's so sorry for what the two of you had to witness? Because when I'm connecting with her, she says to me, this passing affected everybody here in this world, she's telling me. And what was so hard about this was in the beginning, your mom said to me that they gave her hope. She thought that she was going to be able to pull through this. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, she's showing me when I'm connecting with her, like I keep feeling that there was an infection that was also going on with her, an infection that was happening. She's bringing that through to me. All of a sudden, everything started going wrong. She talks about not being able to breathe when I'm connecting with her. She says it went into my lungs. She says, and then that was it, Matt. I never recovered. She says to me, Matt, she goes, can you tell my daughter and my family that what they saw was so much worse for them to see than what I was going through? She says, because there's one thing I knew. She says, I knew that I was passing. She's telling me about the fact that she saw some of these family members before she went over to the other side. She says, that's how I knew that there was another side. She says, that's how I knew that it was real. She goes, I want to thank my daughter for one thing, for the way that she took care of me through and through before my passing. It was really hard to take care of your mom, because your mom was somebody who didn't like to let go of the reins here in the physical.
Right. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
She says, I trusted my daughter. And at the end, she's telling me all these things that had happened. Like she talks about like her not being able to drive at the end and like you not wanting her to drive. So she goes, you know that my daughter would literally pack me in the car, Matt, and drive me different places, she's telling me. She says, and all of these things that like I used to get so annoyed with here in this world, she goes, you know, these are my favorite memories on the other side, she's telling me. Your mom says to me when I'm connecting with her, thank you for the way that you passed down jewelry of hers.
Yes.
Because she's bringing that up. And listen, I don't want to get ahead of something. I hope I'm not telling something that's a secret. I really hope I'm not. But your grandmother's telling me, like, I feel like you were planning on setting some things aside for your daughter's wedding day.
Yes.
I'm sorry, am I ruining a surprise?
No, it's all good. It's all good. But yes, there is that there.
Don't get upset with me. I'm telling you what you
No, but it's valid. It's valid.
That's why, listen, I always say I should come with a disclaimer. Come to a medium because I will talk about it. The one thing that she really wanted, she really, really wanted here in this world was to see you both get married. She was really hoping to be here on your wedding day. She was really hoping, to get to see you graduate, to see you walk across the stage, to do all these things. She says, so even though that she's not able okay, to be a part of that physically. She says, this is my way of validating that when your mom does something special to you, it says, grandma's here. She says, remember this day and know that I am really there. Because it's going to be hard and you're going to miss her. This is her way of just validating. And she says to me, she goes, Matt, she goes, you know, I was so afraid to leave this world for that one reason about not being able to see things. She says, but can you tell them that now that I'm on the other side? She says, I see everything. I can see their life so clearly. I can see everything that's going to happen in their life. She says, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. She keeps saying that to me. She says, that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted to see. Please know that and know it's her way of just bringing that through. And there's one other thing. I'm seeing this folded, it looks like a pamphlet or a little book of your mom's that would have been given at a service.
I had a dream a few nights ago about my grandma and like a funeral like service going on. During the funeral we were like reading off of something. I don't know if that has to
do with it,
I
but
believe that's what it is. Okay, so here's what happens, okay, is that when I'm not here, when Matt Fraser's not in the room, your loved ones aren't just like, shit, I give up, you know. What happens is that they'll still try to come through with the same messages to you. So your mom's talking about, it looks like a celebration of life that she's talking about, or a funeral service, and she's talking about the music. So did you have certain music played?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes, we did.
She wants to thank you for that because she saw it in the program book. I'm calling it a program. I don't know if that's the right term. I apologize.
Yeah.
That's all I can tell you, because our loved ones do attend services on the other side. So please know that she was a part of that and letting you know, thank you for the music that you chose. Well, listen, I want to thank you guys so much for being here. I'm so happy that I got to deliver a message.
Thank you so much. So
We needed this,
appreciate
so
it. We really did.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Well, you're
Thank
so
you.
welcome. You're so welcome. Listen, there was no way I was not going to get a message from your mother.
Yeah.
This woman won't leave me alone. And you better tell her not to talk to me while I go to bed tonight, because I've had it with the dead. Thank you guys for being here.
Right.